Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody is very unhappy. Somebody is taking their time. They like things to be, you know, snappy. They like it pronto. They want something done and they want it done right now. All right. So I feel like somebody is very suspicious about another person or another person's motives or intentions. Somebody sees another person as being just stupid. They think somebody's not going to notice anything or somebody's not going to say anything. I feel as though somebody it's like somebody feels like another person is just not very smart, uneducated. I always say, never underestimate your opponent. Not that everyone is an opponent. However, you can't always just kind of discard everyone either and just not think that somebody isn't maybe competing with you, and sometimes people are. So, never underestimate your opponent. You know, if you're doing something to, you know, to try to get over on somebody, don't be shocked if they kind of come back with something. If you're trying to do something with ill intentions and you think that that person's not going to notice, or you just think that they're stupid, you might be surprised, okay? And you're going to get called out. You're going to get stopped in your tracks. Somebody could be trying to do something in order to get rid of something or get away from somebody. Somebody could even be on a very thin line, as close to maybe even going to jail about something. They could have maybe evaded jail before. Two of Cups. Look at that. Power. Ace of Cups. Okay. This is taking an unusual turn. I'm not going to, okay. Somebody has a lot going on. So somebody has a lot of different focuses right now. They're scattered. They're in a few different places. Their mind is in a few different places. Remind yourself, you know, make sure that you're centered so that whatever is going on one thing isn't spilling into another. All right. That's kind of how I'm getting it. All right. Kind of like when you're cooking something. You know, let's say you're cooking something and it's all in the same pan. It's all going to run together eventually. It's all going to run together eventually. And if you don't want it to run together, then you're going to do one thing at a time and focus on one thing at a time. I don't know who needs to hear that. However, what we got going on here is you got this Ace of Cups. Got that Tower. Man, what is going on? Somebody has a lot to say to another person. Somebody's in love. Somebody's in love. Somebody is in love with a very beautiful person. Very beautiful person. Very just beautiful individual. Probably even very alluring. You know, physically beautiful. Somebody is like, they're just like shocked that, you know what? I think I love this person. This is weird. This is taking such a weird turn. This is taking such a weird turn. Anyway. Now, there is someone who, now, as far as whoever the thing is with somebody that's kind of like, all right, it's running together, it's running together, it's running together. It's making sense. Somebody could have been just like, kind of like flirting with somebody, talking to somebody, or entertaining, you know, just an idea, or fantasizing about somebody. Fangirling, you know, something over another person. I had no idea. Somebody had no idea that it would turn into something else. So, not necessarily that's what it is, but there could have been somebody who had an attraction to somebody else and didn't think that there would be any more to it. It was just an attraction, or maybe it was just some sort of a strange, you know, obsession or something like that. Maybe they thought another person was stupid. Maybe somebody, you know, they thought that, you know, their crush, it was just kind of a stupid crush. You know, I just kind of want to get with this person. You know, I just really like this person. Come to find out, they really, really found out that they really, really like this person. Okay. And they see this person as a partner. They see this person as someone that they want. Ace of Swords. They know eventually they're going to have to. Oh, it could be wanting that. Was that the Ace of Cups again? No, Queen of Cups. Five of Swords. This is taking another weird turn. This person is confusing the hell out of me. Somebody has so much going on. It's like being in my own mind, actually. But you have someone who is dealing with that one situation. Okay. Now you have somebody, now they're also, you know, thinking about love, you know, where they want to go as far as with that. Now you have some, you know what, this is getting so confusing. This is getting so confusing. I'm getting so many different messages. You have this person down here now who is also focusing on trying to build character, trying to build self-esteem, probably trying to do something in order to build themselves up for business, you know, becoming, you know, whatever. So somebody could be undertaking some new form of study, research, or something like that. Okay. Somebody no longer wants to be a pushover. Five of Pentacles, can't see that. See, Five of Pentacles. Put that over there, out of sight. Somebody is definitely changing the game. Somebody is changing the game. Okay, so here's what we got. The moral of the story. This is kind of an exhausting reading. Because somebody's doing a lot. Somebody is exhausting themselves, but they're really, really doing their best to overcome a lot of different challenges in their life. So somebody is learning to use their voice to stand up for themselves. Somebody is also learning something about another person, how much they really, really like another person, and probably want more with another person. This could have been somebody that they were just like, you know, maybe they never thought that they would actually find love again. That's very possible. Sometimes we discard it. We just take it out of the pile and we're like, you know what, I'm not focusing on that. I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to embark on, you know, a new business journey and leave love behind. Somebody may have actually considered doing that, but they've stumbled upon somebody that maybe they thought was just like this weird little crush, you know, and now they're just like, whew, I really think I love this person. So you have that. And then you have, you know, this person also is going through. So whoever this is, they're going through some major updating. Somebody needs some major updating too. There's going to be some updating. You know, updating in personality, updating in paradigm, updating in, you know, resources, updating in just updating information. Updating information. Updating the way that you see things. Updating the way that you see the world and see yourself. Somebody is definitely doing a lot. They are doing a lot. And they may not even think that they're really doing a lot, but they're actually absorbing more than they think. That's what I got. They no longer want to be that weak person that they used to be. And I think that in them noticing that, they are seeing how differently their life is becoming. They're actually taking notice to it. And that's the key to it. That is the key to it. When you take notice is when you can actually do things to implement change in your life. Unless you want to stay, you know, always grumpy. If you want to stay always grumpy, then you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to stay grumpy. But unless you can actually see certain things, start standing up for yourself. And not in a negative way, in a smart way, in a calculated way. Okay? That's when things, you know, start to take a turn. Okay? And I feel like it's kind of spilling out into everything in all areas of this person's life. Whether they know it or not, they're planting the seeds right now. They're planting the seeds right now. Eventually, you're going to go from the Five of Pentacles, you know, and it's a spiritual upgrade. It's a spiritual upgrade. It's a spiritual upgrade. The shoe is on the other foot. And things are definitely changing. Somebody no longer wants to be the person that they used to be. So, We're just going to chalk it up to that. However, that's basically the bottom line of whatever this is. That's the meat and potatoes. But, you know, I keep doing references to food. Maybe somebody's like, maybe becoming a cook or something like that. Or, you know, chef. You know, it could be a number of different things. That's what I'm getting. So take the message. You don't necessarily have to have me, you know, pulling all this other stuff out saying, you know, that it's this or that. You don't necessarily need that. Just take the message and run with it. Whoever this is, they're getting a they're getting a spiritual upgrade. And the spiritual upgrade is them learning to take a different stance, look at life through a different lens, and, you know, realizing who they were in the past, and they no longer want to be that person, and they want to be somebody stronger and successful. And that's what's going on. And like any good love story, they get the girl at the end too. So that's what you got. I like this. Like, comment, share, follow. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. That's it.